Hey guys, it's Luna from 13 Lunar Magic, and we are officially doing our first video. Yes, I know I've been saying it for a year now that I was going to do these videos, and you know what? Better late than never, I guess. That's the word. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Whatever, we're going to do what we got to do. That's how we're going to do it. We're gonna do it. So we're doing it, and we're gonna make this happen. And you know, I want to say first off, you know, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know, the support you guys give me to purchasing from my store, just all your beautiful comments and your emails. I get floods of emails a day, and you know, I read them all. I really do, and I answer all of them as quickly as I can. And I just want to say thank you so much for everything that you've given me. In order for me to give back what you guys have given me, I think the best way to start off in our first video should be basically all about prosperity. And so I'm going to teach you guys how I make prosperity rice. And just to let you guys know, this is my particular way of doing it. There's no right way, wrong way to do it. You can add to this, you can copy exactly what I'm doing. I don't care. Enjoy it. Have a good time doing it, and that's all that matters, is that you're doing it and that you're having a good time doing it. So real quick, just to get us started, what you're going to need is some long grain rice that you get from the grocery store. Simple, cheap. You can go to the dollar store for this. This is 16 ounces or 1 pound. You're going to need it in a container with a lid. Simple as that. And I like to make my prosperity rice with some powdered sage. This is white California sage. This is when I make my incense sticks, I just ground up the rest of the stuff that I don't use and then make them into cone incense. Or in this example, I'm using it in my rice. Child! Spooky! Jeez. My cat loves to be a part of everything. You're going to also need some sea salt. This comes from my own personal stash. This is the stuff that I bless on the full moon to just enchanting it all day. So regular old sea salt, of course. You can use regular kitchen salt if you don't have sea salt. It all works the same. This is the beauty of it. This is where it gets a little more complicated. You're going to need some granulated selenite. See if you can see here. Some granulated selenite. This is, I buy a lot of stones and I get them by the pound, and sometimes some of the pieces are so tiny that they're not really useful, or like I can't sell them, not to say they're not useful. So I make them useful and I turn them into powder. By the way, if you guys need all this stuff or you're looking for this stuff, I am selling prosperity rice kits for you to purchase, so that way you can make your own. Let's see what else we got. Just moving on real quick because I don't got much time. Got a lot of packages to do today. So you're also going to need patchouli. This is patchouli leaf. So if you're going to ever talk about money or do any kind of money spell, patchouli. I don't know why, but to me it has always been about money. It's always been the herb about prosperity, money, bringing good fortune to you. It smells wonderful. It's very strong, and a little bit goes a long way when it comes to making incense, just to let y'all know. If you're going to burn this stuff can make you sick. It can be really, really strong. But we're not burning it today, but so we're going to have a lot of it. And nothing says money like your bay laurel, which are bay leaves for everybody else who doesn't know what bay laurel is. Really simple. Bay laurel. Alright. Prosperity, money, we're good on good. And, of course, some moolah. Oh yeah. A shredded dollar bill. Now, you can use any kind of money. Hell, you can use coins if you like. But, I just use a dollar bill because, you know, that's money. That's what we do. Sacrifice $1, get a lot more in return. And, of course, we're going to need some quartz crystals. These are very tiny ones. You don't need a lot of them. I know there's a ton in here, but you just need anything that's going to, any kind of quartz crystal will work just fine. Whatever you have at home, that's what works. You're gonna need food coloring. This is green, because nothing says green money like green food color. And you're gonna need a jar to store it all in. I got this at the dollar store. It's technically a vase, actually, and what I ended up doing was I took some polymer clay and I made a cap for it, and I attached a pyrite double point where it's coming through here, and this is just to charge it, keep it going, place it on top like so. Ah! It's not the best, but hey, it works. That's all. Love you, phone. Mortar and pedestal. Every witch's guide to doing anything. Mortar and pedestal. Alright. So, this is about setting the mood. So, before we get started, I like to light my sage stick. So, if I can find my lighter here. Normally I burn a candle and I'll light this, but right now I don't have time to actually get into the real groove of it all, but we're going to try to for this video. It's going to be kind of fun, hopefully, using a lighter. These, by the way, are the ones that I use myself personally, and these are the ones I also sell. I also make these myself, these wonderful sage sticks. Get that energy going. Alright. So I'm going to tell you the formula. This is 16 ounces of rice, 1 pound. It goes a long way. Trust me. You don't need a lot of prosperity rice in order to do your thing. And we're going to take some food coloring. And we're going to make this baby green. Or at least semi-green. There's no exact science here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 11, 12, 13. That was probably like 20, but hey, go with 13. Lucky number. Put the lead. Woohoo! Shake, shake, shake. Money for me, money for you, money for me, and money for you. Prosperity for me, prosperity for you. Come on, sing it with me. Money for me, money for you, money for me, money for you. Let's feel this intent. Come on. Money for me, money for you. Woo-hoo. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Oh yeah. With all that green food going on. It's also why I like clear containers. It's easier to see what's going on. Funky ride. Money for me. Money for you. Money for me. Money for you. By the end of this video, y'all gonna be singing that. Or you're gonna be annoyed by it, one or the other. Woo! Alright. It doesn't have to be fully green, and actually I don't recommend trying to make this rice completely green. Reason being is if you're going to store this, woo, sorry, I don't mean, excuse me, don't mean to hit you. I'm sorry, you feel better? Are you okay? Okay. Don't try to make this fully green because food coloring is filled with water in there, and this, you would have to do extra steps to make it dry if you're going to try to go overboard. This It's really beautiful. Look at that. With beauty. Look at that. See? Very simple. No need to go crazy with it. Because it's money for you. And money for you. Prosperity for me. Prosperity for you. There is no order on how you want to do this. We can do this either way. Let's start with making this baby charged. So let's first start with cleansing our rice. This is a ½ ounce of sea salt. Now, some people like to put their intent into it, which is all fine with me and dandy how you do it. Personally, I know what this is intended for. It's for nice protection. We'll go right up in there. Just like that. Hey, look, we're cooking now. Ooh, it's like a cooking show. Put our lid on. Blessing our rice. Blessing our rice. Blessing for you. Blessing for me. And while I'm shaking it, I'm thinking of blessing. Thinking of bringing that beautiful, beautiful positive energy. Bringing that prosperity, bringing that rice. You need a new job. This is for you. You need to have a business. You need it to be successful. This is for you too. Oh yeah, blessing our journey here, baby. Blessing it, blessing it, blessing it. Oh yeah, baby. Sweet. Next. Ooh. All right. Next. Ooh, we're getting some fun time here. Money. No, actually, let's not do that next. You know what? The universe is telling me no. We need to keep charging it. And we're going to bless this baby. Cleanse it. We're going to bring some good time with our sage. Some beautiful good times. Sage is all about cleansing. And you see, sage is one of my power herbs. I tend to actually use it in everything that I do. And I mean everything. Because, you know, to me, adding it into prosperity rice makes so much sense. You know why? Because we want this money to come to us in a very positive, non-negative way. And we want this money to come to us the right way. Not, you know, doing any harm to other people. None of that stuff. So we have to add the sage in there, at least for me. Because you know what? I love me some good positive energy. That's our intent. Positive energy to you. Be positive to me. Bring that money to you. Bring that money to me. You know, a lot of people find me annoying when it comes to doing my magical craft because I tend to do a lot of rhyming and singing and dancing. And to me, if you're taking your craft too seriously, I need to tell you to lighten up a little bit. Okay? This is about fun. How are you going to have a very good positive outlook of life, or even spells in general, if you don't bring in that fun and joy into it? Come on. Love, laughter, happiness, positivity, prosperity. Bringing the money to you, bring the money to me. All about the fun. Come on. Ooh. Ooh. Woo. I love that white sage. Anyway, so now we got all our beautiful positive charge. Can you feel it? It's giving it to you. Bringing up positivity. Oh, I love that smell. I wish you could smell it. Just bringing it into you, baby. Money for you and money for me. A job for you and a job for me. It's beautiful. So let's get to the money part. This is everybody's fun part. Patchouli. I'm going to set this to the side for a minute. And even though this patchouli leaf is quite entangled, I like to really, really drill it into patchouli that, you know, it's got its intent. So we're going to fill that baby up. This is a 1/2 ounce of patchouli leaves. Woo! Making a mess. Oh yeah. Hence why I got all the paper here. Bringing us the money and bringing us the money. This song is perfect because this is actually a water chant. Nothing says clean and fresh start like a water chant. Feeling enough money for you. I'll crush this baby good. While at the same time, baby, sing it with me. Money for me, money for you. Jobs for me, jobs for you. Prosperity for me, prosperity for you. Oh yeah. Woohoo. Gotta love it. So I have to go crazy with it. You know, people like to keep it whole. I like to keep it as powdery as I can. That baby's beautiful looking. And we place it in our rice. Woohoo! Sing on me now. Let's fill this baby with incense. Come on. Prosperity for me. Prosperity for you. Prosperity for me. Prosperity for you. Money for me. Money for you. Need to pay those bills, baby. Oh, look how beauty this is coming out. Ooh, baby. Look at that beauty. Oh. Ooh. You know, I never realized how much patchouli and sage go together really well. Nice. And beautiful. Bay laurel. You know what's funny about bay laurel is that, you know, it's also known as like the wishing herb. You write down and your intent on there with a Sharpie and you send it out to the wind. Or, you know, sometimes, you know, if you got something that's really important that you need to get to somebody, you can write arrive safely, protection, all these wonderful things, and you place this in whatever you need to send it to somebody. And I don't know, every single time for me it's always worked. Now for this baby, we're just gonna mash it up in our hands. You know, normally I use the mortar and pedestal, but you know, for some reason I want this to be thick. Today it's just calling for me. Oh yeah. We need that money, baby. Crinkle sounds of dollar bills. Now, by the way, this is actually a 1/4 ounce because I realized a 1/2 ounce was quite a lot. So, oh yeah. You hear that? That's the sound of money, baby! I love my craft. I love what I do. And I love you as well. And all your wonderful supports, by the way. Break this up a little bit more. Oh, flying beetle. mother always said, don't be dirty. Yeah, let's use them all. Money, money, money. What I'll do is that if I feel like some are too big, I'll go back, while at the same time filling in my intent. Hear that sound? The sound of money. Got those extra bills to pay? Don't worry, baby, we got you covered. Look at that. Look at that. So if y'all could see it really well, but beautiful. Woohoo. Gotta love it. Smell. Oh, these are like the best combination smells ever. Okay. And nothing says prosperity like adding the money. Let's add that money. Oh yeah. And it's a dollar bill. Now mind you, you can put coins in here instead if y'all don't feel comfortable destroying dollar bills. You know, this is actually just a $1 bill. You know, I'm not into, I know there are some that say, you know, the higher the denomination, the more prosperity you get. But, you know, we're not here to be making $1 million, okay? We're just here to ask the universe to continue to let us pay our bills, make sure our kids are fine, our families are doing good, you know, our business is successful, we get that job. That's all we want. We don't need to be like millionaires. You know, unless you really have like a serious bill you gotta pay. By all means, if you got it like that, I just think that you should just use a $100 bill towards that bill rather than try to put it in here. You know, anybody can find $1. But no, we don't need that much, you know. But hey, if you're already a millionaire and you planning on doing this and you got like a $100 bill that you could put up in here, by all means, go for it. To each his own, baby. To each his own. I love you all. Money for me. Money for you. Prosperity for me. Prosperity for you. Come on, baby. Sing with me. Let's fill this intent. Come on. Fill this baby with intent. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Prosperity. Ooh, yeah. Alright. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful. We're making a mess. It's even wonderful. Woo-hoo. Who says you can't have fun doing this craft? Woo. Let's get that break out our nice little quartz crystals. Baby little things. Now, mind you, if you're not keen for quartz crystals, the reason I use them is because it's a universal stone. I mean, it can be used for everything. You don't have to use these. You can use a stone that reflects to you more, and whatever you feel like represents. This is all about fun and making it your own. So don't feel like, oh, I have to get these ingredients. No, you don't. But before we get that started, now I did clean these, cleanse these stones. Everything is wiped out from whatever former intent that they were used for, whatever, or what they weren't used for. But just to make absolutely sure, That seems like enough. We're going to cleanse these babies. We're going to charge this rice with these stones. That's exactly what these stones are for, just to charge this rice. Put that beautiful, beautiful intent out there. Take care of me, take care of you. Your money, we're in the business, and shake that up too. Bringing that magic in there. By the way, this will be available for sale if you guys need any. I figure it's a nice thing. You guys helped me charge it. So, it will be available if you guys are not into doing your own kits. Though I really highly recommend, if you ever want to get these things, like get used to doing your own stuff, try to do stuff, you know, like this. Like just how we're put together. You have this video to help you reference it. Have fun with it. And, you know, but if you don't have the time, if you don't feel confident enough, you know, this is here for you guys. I always make sure there is a quartz crystal in every single bag that I get. I sell it by the ounce. You know, it's like $5 an ounce. Not too bad. Not too expensive. And finally, so that we can always keep our quartz crystal charged, and so that we can always make sure this baby is absorbed of any negative energy and get out of here, we're going to use some selenite. Now, I gotta warn you guys, this stuff is in the gypsum family, and this is a very, very irritating dust producer. So it will cut up your lungs if you breathe a lot of this in. This is only a ½ ounce. I keep it small. A little bit goes a long way. But I have to tell you, the reason that it's the last thing that I put up in here is because I don't want to be shaking around, constantly opening the container and then breathing some of these little dust particles in. I don't know if you can see it very well, but you know, they have shards in there. Let's see if I can get you to see all this. It's like, hey, take a look at my nasty nails. I mean, that's gonna cut up your lungs. Street cleaner! Hey, street cleaner. Perfect timing. Look at that. Came to cleanse our whole little area too. Sweet. So, always, if you have any kind of stone dust, no matter what it is, make sure you add that last. Just because you don't want to keep shaking this up, opening a container, breathing that all in, it will cause you to have irritation in your lungs. So just a little warning, and FYI. So we're going to place this baby in there, gently. Oh, we don't waste none. It's hard to get a hold of this stuff. Not to mention it's also a pain to make, because I do make my own selenite dust. Ooh, baby. Oh, are we feeling it? I'm feeling it. It's beautiful. Shake it, baby. Oh, yeah. And one last time, we bring the money to me, bring the money to you, bring prosperity to me, bring prosperity to you. We just want this to be a joyous thing. Joyous, joyous thing. You know? If you have a business and you need prosperity, just work hard. Open the doors to people. find their way to you. Remember to treat your customers very nice. And they will take care of you as you take care of them. You have those bills to pay, you need some money, we got you. You need that new job, we got you too. Blessed be. Let's get a funnel. Woo-wee. What's the easiest way to make a funnel? Paper! Scrap paper! These are designs I work on for the store. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Actually, I think I'm actually using this one. That's okay. I'll just print out a new one. For you guys, I'd do anything. Funnel in our new job. See? Make a nice funnel. Ooh. See all that selenite. Get in, baby. A little bit at a time. Alright. Put a little tap on it. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our prosperity rice. And what I will do is I will keep this by this window because there's a wonderful, beautiful window here. And every morning the beautiful sun comes up and does its thing. And I will let it charge for a couple days, for about 3 days exactly, because 3 days is my power number. Or my magical number, if you want to call it that. And when you're going to use this, what you're going to do is you could put it in mojo bags, fill your intent into it every day. You could do it for 7 days. You can put it under your pillow. You could sprinkle it around your house. You can use it for spells that you're going to throw away, or you're putting more intent in there because you have something very serious to use, or like you need something really quickly, say money-wise. There's so much you could do with this. My particular way I like to use it is I put it on my altar. I have an offering bowl, and I will show you guys in another video how I set up money altars and prosperity altars. I like to call them prosperity altars because it's really, I'm not looking for getting money like that. I'm looking for success, so that way my family can have a long-term goal. And then I'll put a green candle in the center of that rice, and every day I will light it. I divided the candle up for 7 days, and I will light it. And each day it goes to each line, and I would do that for 7 days, and then I will dispose of the rice with my intent in it, and then I would do it all over again depending on how I feel. So much we could do with this. So little time. I'm running out of time on here on the video. I only got like 12 minutes left to record. I gotta clean out this memory card. But this is how you make it. There's so much to do. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave comments. If you need me to explain anything, feel free to do it. Leave your comments on there. Like the video, subscribe. You know, all that fun stuff that everybody likes to tell you on YouTube. And I hope this was very helpful for you guys. I am sending you much love, light, and positive energy. Blessed be. And again, thank you so much for everything. And thank you for your positive light and your beautiful comments and all that good stuff. I know I always say thank you, thank you, thank you. So thank you. I love you. Blessed be, guys. This is Luna, and I will talk to you guys later.